There's no way Vegapunk reveals the truth to the world. So last week's chapter was crazy. We finally get to see what the Blackbeard pirates are up to. Katarina Devon actually manages to touch Saturn and most likely get his appearance as well as Devil Fruit. Van Augur's working overtime. Sanji stops and destroys a full-powered laser beam from Kizaru, while Zoro's still struggling with Lucci with Jinbei on his way to assist. Most notably, however, Caribou requests to join the Blackbeard pirates, which means that's it. It's a wrap. Blackbeard has two ancient weapons now, Pluton and Poseidon. Caribou knows about the locations of both of these ancient weapons. Plus, we know that Blackbeard is making big moves trying to get into Marie Joie in a legitimate manner because he wants his island of Hachinosu to be recognized as an official world government island. On top of that, Van Augur said that Blackbeard is after the whole world, meaning that Blackbeard likely is doing the same thing as Zebek and wants to be the king of the whole entire world, which means he would have to replace Imu, of course. Now wait till you hear about this week's chapter. Caribou confirms that he does intend to share valuable information to Blackbeard. It's over, yo. Blackbeard got two ancient weapons. You know, the worst part in all this is that it was all for free, no effort. He just randomly stumbles upon this idiot named Caribou who knows all about the ancient weapon. But Van Augur and Katarina Devon are understandably distrustful of him. It's over for everybody. You already know that Blackbeard is gonna make moves and try to attack both Wano and Fishman Island, both of these being Luffy's territories. I wonder if that's gonna trigger a response from Luffy. Maybe we're gonna have the Straw Hats make a detour to Wano to protect it? Hopefully they don't pick up Yamato when doing so. Now, the rivalry between Blackbeard and Luffy had already gotten personal a long time ago, back when Blackbeard grabbed Ace and threw him to the government. But ever since then, Blackbeard also attacked the revolutionary base. Blackbeard also targeted Bonnie, Boa, Kobe, and Law, as well as took down Monkey D. Garp, the hero of the Marines and Luffy's grandfather, and is now most likely gonna attack both Fishman Island and Wano. And Luffy's got a bunch of allies in both of those territories. So let's say Blackbeard kidnaps Shirahoshi and grabs Pluton from Wano, then how is Luffy gonna react? It's probably gonna take like an alliance with the giant warrior pirates, the red-haired pirates, maybe the revolutionaries, as well as the Grand Fleet, of course, in order to counter Blackbeard and his many devil fruits as well as his ancient weapons. Now, Vegapunk urges both Sanji and Luffy to take care of Bonnie. He entrusts Bonnie to them. Does that indicate that Bonnie's gonna be traveling with the Straw Hats now? Is Bonnie gonna become an official Straw Hat? This could very likely be the motivation for Luffy extending an invitation to Bonnie to join his crew. We're just gonna have to see how the events are gonna play out, but Bonnie has plenty of motivation at this point to want to join the Straw Hats. Just from her faith in the sun god Nika alone, that is more than enough for her to want to travel with Luffy. Now Vegapunk, it's not looking good for him. I mean, Saturn, who unleashed a new form by the way, attacked both him, Luffy, as well as Sanji. And on top of that, Kizaru severely wounded Vegapunk as well. Just like many people predicted, this man is not gonna make it to the next arc and is literally on his deathbed right now. But right before it was over him, like, I mean, he was literally gonna take an attack from Kizaru as well as Saturn. Luffy gets in the way and blocks the attack, allowing Sanji and Vegapunk to make their escape. Now Vegapunk is barely holding on to dear life and he is fading fast, but before he passes, he has an important message for the world. And that message being, you love One Piece, we do One Piece, press that like button, it's free. Share with a friend, leave a comment, help press that subscribe button, it's also free. And you would help push my small channel in the algorithm. Jokes aside though, Vegapunk's final message to the world is the truth of the world, meaning that we're gonna learn some shit next chapter, some important lore dumps. And on top of that, there's no break next week, meaning it's only a few days until we potentially learn some really important stuff about the Void Century. My guess is that we're gonna learn the name of the ancient kingdom. The reason why I say that is that it feels just like when Professor Clover was on his deathbed, it would be a way for Vegapunk to carry the will of Ohara, and in both instances it was two elder professors that knew too much, who then got Buster called by the world government. Hell, Professor Clover is a friend of Dr. Vegapunk. It's all lining up. I'm predicting that the ancient kingdom's name will finally be revealed by Dr. Vegapunk before he passes away. Now, tell me down below, what do you think that Vegapunk is gonna reveal about the world? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.